Why did you choose this profession?
I've always been involved in sports and have just always really liked exercise in general and fitness. And when it came to me deciding on a career, I just decided that I wanted to do what I love every day.
Okay. How long have you been working in this field?
Right at 3 years.
3 years. Okay. What advice would you give to someone pursuing this profession?
I would say just make sure that you know that whatever field of fitness you're going into, whether it's personal training or something more intricate, just know that everyone's not going to be on the same page as you. They're not going to think the same way, so you've got to take that into consideration when you're giving advice to your clients, to know that they don't look at this as a passion like you do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be hard sometimes to get them to agree with everything you're saying.
Okay. What is the most rewarding thing about your job?
I would say just being able to make a difference and help people every day. Just being able to change lives. I think that's amazing.
Okay. And then what are some struggles you have faced with your job?
I would say that goes back to question 3 where, I've faced, people aren't as motivated as I would want them to be.
Right.
Sometimes. We'll see clients who really, really need our help,
Mm-hmm.
and, we give them, our part of it, but they just don't do their part. Yeah.
Right. Is it hard to maintain your own physical fitness on top of maintaining and helping others with theirs?
Sometimes. It's like any other thing, it's work,
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much you love it, you still have to make that time for it. I work in a gym,
Mm-hmm.
which most people would think I'd get to work out any time of the day I want.
Right.
But I work out at 6 a.m. every day,
Mm-hmm.
And get up early just so I could get my own fitness, get my own time in.
Right. So what is a typical day at work like for you?
Well, for me specifically, I'm the personal training manager here at Team Fitness. I go through, find any member who hasn't had a fitness assessment or who we haven't reached out to give them help, and we offer them free training. From there, we kind of show them what it's like to work with a trainer, get them set up on the right path to reach their goals. And for me, it's all about, I have a huge database of clients, from split between 6 different trainers that I have to track their progress and make sure everything's done right. I deal with a lot of emails. I handle social media. That's something that I do to keep people on track is, inspirational posts and things
Right.
like that. So that's what I do a lot of.
Okay. And then how do you keep your clients motivated?
Well, what we do really here is, we try to make sure that we stay in contact all the time. Like they have their trainers' numbers. They can reach out to them at any time. We just try to build a really good relationship with them.
Right.
Set short-term goals with our clients to make sure that they're not just looking at the long run. They can see, okay, this is what I want to do in 2 weeks. What can I do in these next 2 weeks to make that happen? And that's really what we do to keep them motivated. It's always about short-term goals, more of a like, what commitment can you make and how can we stay on that for the next 2 weeks instead of this is what you want to accomplish in a year, let's make that happen.
Okay. That's all.
All right. Was that really only 2 minutes?
No, it was